Hello, my friends. Nico here from Neural Frames. When I started with Neural Frames in the end of 2022, there was no real text to video, right? People were playing tricks to get animations out from text by using these Stable Diffusion models. And basically, first me by myself and then us as a team built this whole application to create audio reactive videos with a certain technique. Now, AI video models have improved a lot since then, and they continue to make rapid progress. And in the autumn of 2024, we decided to bring AI video models itself also onto Neural Frames. And at the time of this recording, we have the separation of frame-by-frame animation, which is the animation style where we're coming from. And if you watch the other tutorials in the series, this is the style we discussed the most. But we also offer video models, and those are actual video models, which allow you to create actual videos. At the time of this recording, there are 3 models to choose from. I'm fairly confident that this number and which models exactly there are will change a bit over time. So don't be confused if you watch this half a year after me recording this or so, if this looks a bit different. There's so much movement in this space, and we are trying to provide the best and simultaneously most cost-effective video models to our users. And so there's a lot of work in progress, but all of them work in a very similar way. At the moment, we have Gen 3 Alpha, which is an extremely fast model by Runway, but it doesn't create so much action. We have Kling 1.6 standard, which takes a bit longer, but it's kind of cool. It can create nice stuff. And then we have Pro, which is at the time of this recording our best AI video model. It's slow, but it's absolutely incredible. In this video, we will use 1.6 standard, and we can create the first clip, or we upload the first clip. In this case, I will upload something. The video editor looks very similar to what we already have. It is, however, a little bit different. You will see that there are no transition boxes. The clips itself now carry the video. We cannot resize the clips, at least beforehand. After rendering we can, but before rendering we can't. And we can choose 2 different durations for the clips, at least in these models that we currently have. And so, yeah, in this case, I can take 5 seconds. The camera motion parameters are a little bit experimental here. We are adding stuff to the prompt in the backend to describe the camera motion that you feed in here. And yeah, the rest is kind of similar. The prompting changes. And for video models, you want to prompt what you actually want to see happening. While in frame-by-frame animation, you always need to prompt for what you want to see in the given frame. Here, you want to prompt for what you want to see in this 5-second clip. So let's say, for instance, camera moves away from the squirrel, giant explosion in the background, something like that, and we can create the clip. And here we go, the clip is done. We can play it. And the camera is indeed moving away from the squirrel, and there's a giant explosion in the background. Keep in mind, this is Kling. For instance, with Gen 3 Alpha, the rendering itself is much faster, but there's also much less happening in these clips. Now, once the clips are rendered, we can resize them. We can make it, for instance, shorter. And what's also cool is we can create another clip here. And for this one, we don't need to select the start image. We can simply render from here, and it will take the last frame of this clip to just continue. Another feature we have is this render history here. And this is just the render history per clip. So if you have several renders per clip, you can select the render that you want here in case you want to go back a render or something like that. We also offer our modulations. These are a little bit different. These are applied in post-processing. For instance, on the hue, brightness, blur, contrast at the moment. And you can make it audio reactive as well. This can also be a sine wave or something like that. It's kind of cool. Exactly. This is just a short intro to our text-to-video model. Very curious about your feedback. Let us know what you think. Thanks a lot and happy rendering.